also condemns the occupation. All children are all ours. All of them. And we see bombs being dropped on innocent young men. When we see polio, famine, taking the lives of those who believe in war, those who want to divide to conquer. And here, we know the facts. And the fact is that children continue to die. Families continue to be in the numbers, entire families wiped out. Apartheid and ethnic cleansing, if we know anything from history, will fall down. I got no doubt in my mind. It will fall down, but we will need every single one of us to organize until the apartheid goes down. Just as with the African, when South African apartheid went down, it went down because of the people and the student movement, the students that I commend for taking courageous stances, because many people from DePaul University, from the University of Chicago, Columbia University, and many other campuses, you believe in the First Amendment right, you truly believe in justice, and you actually have read history, so you want to fight to change it. I tell you, here in Chicago, we hear you loud and clear. That's why we're proud to have been the first major city that voted democratically on a ceasefire months ago. Today we hear many Democrats being proud of Chicago because we stand for labor rights, for immigrant rights, for human rights, for reproductive rights. But are they really upholding those values and principles when it comes to our Palestinian brothers, sisters, and siblings? And I dare any Democrat to tell me that they do so. Here in Chicago, we believe that brothers, sisters, and siblings from Palestine deserve and they are just as human beings as you are. They bleed and breathe the same. And we're going to fight for them just as hard. And we'll Chicago is a home for one of the largest Palestinian communities in the country. And we will not stop fighting until every single one of our Palestinian brothers and sisters and siblings are free. And it's a shame, a true shame, that in the Democratic Party we're hearing that it's a big tent, but to this date we have not been able to get a Palestinian speaker in the to counter the lies, to counter the misconceptions, the mischaracterizations, because they're trying to wipe out an entire country, an entire nation in front of our very eyes. We cannot allow that. We cannot allow that. We, the people, won't rise up. So today I tell you, the genocide and the war crimes are not welcome here. Genocide, war crimes are not welcome here. And I tell you to my Republican fascists, I have a message for them too. Because I'm not going to be done only with the Republicans. With the fascist Republicans here, I tell you too, you're not going to divide us. And this fight must incorporate all working people. All of us against apartheid. All of us for humanity. Only we saw that a father of twins that went to pick up. So today I tell you, rise up, fight back until all of us are free. There's no liberation until all of us are free. If Palestine is not free, none of us are free. This is why I tell everybody simply.
Fight for our liberation! Fight for our liberation!
Fight for our liberation!
Down with the occupation!
Down with the occupation!
Down with the occupation!
Down with the occupation!
With that, I would like to introduce our next speaker, and I think this is really important, because again, when we talk about the genocide of Gaza, we cannot forget the real world of our community. So, I would like to introduce somebody from Little Palestine, Chicago. Our next speaker is a young woman who has lost
Union Park in Chicago. Protests outside the 2024 Democratic National Convention.
It is with a heavy heart that I have to
tuning
be
in.
speaking up to you about the ongoing genocide in Gaza. We gather here today not just as members of different communities and ethnicities, but as fellow human beings, bound by a shared sense of justice, empathy, and the belief that every life is precious. The ongoing genocide in Gaza is not just a